All right, here we are at lesson 19, and we are going to be adding and subtracting fractions. And the question is, how is adding and subtracting fractions with like units similar to adding and subtracting whole numbers? So we need to really zoom in on this phrase, like units. When you are thinking about your units, you're thinking about the denominator. So here we have this number bond where the total is 7/8 and the parts are 4/8 and 3/8. What I want you to remember is you're working with a total that is less than 1, okay? So let's just keep this in mind, 7/8, 4/8, and 3/8. Let's look at it with some fraction strips. So think about it like maybe a chocolate bar. And our total is 7/8. So we actually have less than an entire chocolate bar. I don't know what happened to an eighth of a chocolate bar. Someone took a little nibble, I suppose. Not a very satisfying snack, in my opinion, but whatever happened, we have 7/8 as our total. Perhaps it's 7/8 of a chocolate bar. And on the number line, we saw that the parts were 4/8 and 3/8. So we can do a number of things here, right? We can add 4/8 and 3/8 together to get 7/8. Or we can do 3/8 and 4/8. And again, our total is 7/8. Let's say we have 7/8 of a chocolate bar and someone comes along and eats 4/8. So 7/8 minus 4/8 is 3/8. All right. Or in a different scenario, we have 7/8 of a chocolate bar. Someone comes along and eats 3/8 and 4/8 remain. So 7/8 minus 3/8 equals 4/8. In any case, what's really important to know is that our unit is indicated by the fractional unit, by the denominator, right? So if we wanted to fill out our fact family for this number bond that we just reviewed, we can think about 4/8 plus 3/8 equals 7/8, or 3/8 plus 4/8 equals 7/8, or starting with our total, 7/8 minus 3/8 equals 4/8, or 7/8 minus 4/8 equals 3/8. But in all of these cases, the unit here is eighths, right? Here we have another one. We have a total of 8/10. One of the parts is 6/10. Well, I know that 6 and 2 make 8, so then 6/10 and 2/10 make a total of 8/10. So we can say 6/10 plus 2/10 equals 8/10, or 2/10 plus 6/10 equals 8/10, or we can subtract. We can say 8/10 minus 2/10 equals 6/10. We could say 8/10 minus 6/10 equals 2/10. Okay, so go ahead and try this out in unit form. And unit form is what we have here, where we have the numeral and then the unit written out in word form. So go ahead and try that. Pause the video. And when you've got it finished, you can resume and check your work. Okay, so check this out. Did you see that 3/5 plus 2/5 equals 5/5, which of course is equivalent to 1? 4/9 plus 4 ninths equals 8 ninths. 5 sixths minus 1 sixth equals 4 sixths. And then my favorite to say and write, 11 twelfths minus 6 twelfths equals 5 twelfths. It's quite a tongue twister. All right. And we can also do this in fraction form. So this is unit form here. We can put it in fraction form. 4/8. 8 is our denominator, plus 3/8 equals 7/8. And because eighths are our unit, you can see the denominator does not change. We can subtract 8 tenths minus 6 tenths equals 2 tenths. Right? So go ahead and try it out. You try adding and subtracting in fraction form, and then meet me back here to check your work. Alrighty, so you should have gotten that 5 tenths plus 2 tenths equals 7 tenths. 6/8 minus 4/8 equals 2/8. 3/3 plus 1/3 equals 4/3. You do not have to record it as a mixed number, but you certainly could. 4/3 is equivalent to 1 1/3. And 5/5 minus 2/5 equals 3/5. So we can also record addition and subtraction on a number line. If we wanted to record 3 plus 2 equals 5, for example, we would start at our whole number 3. Our units are whole numbers, so we show that we're moving forward on the number line 2 whole numbers, 2 units, and that gets us to our total, which is 5. If we want to show 6 minus 4 equals 2 on the number line, we started our whole number 6. We are moving backwards 4 units, 4 whole numbers, to get to our result, which is 2. Okay? So similarly, we can do this with fractions. So if we want to add 2/4 plus 1/4, well, our unit is not whole numbers. Our unit is this fractional unit, fourths. So 2/4 plus 1/4, so I'm moving forward just one fractional unit, 1 unit, plus 1/4. And then I will be, of course, at 3/4, and that is my result. All right, you try it with 4/5 plus 3/5. Pause the video. Once you've got it, come back to check. Okay, so hopefully you started at 4/5. You moved forward 3 units. In this case, our units are fifths, so 1/5, 2/5, 3/5. And your total is 7/5, or you can write the mixed number 1 and 2/5. It's 2/5 past the whole number 1. Right. Subtracting is similar. We'll start at our total. If we want to subtract 5 tenths, I'll start at my total, 7 tenths. Move back 5 units, in this case tenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. I can show that. I subtracted 5 units, or 5 tenths, and that got me to 2 tenths. 1 tenth, 2 tenths. So, all right. I just realized I forgot to write my answer here. Did you, or did you remember? Maybe you did better than me. I hope so. All right. Now, you try it out. 8/8 minus 3/8. Show it on the number line. Write your answer. And then come back to check. So go ahead, pause right now. All right, let's check this out. Did you start at 8/8 and move backwards on the number line 3 units. 1, 2, 3 units. In this case, our units are eighths. So 8/8 minus 3/8 has us here at 5/8. And we can check it. 0, 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8. And you'll write your answer here after the equal sign. So there you have it. You are ready to add and subtract fractions with like units. And the units, of course, are indicated by the denominator.